Disclaimer. All opinions expressed by Logan and Cody and or the guests on the Logan and Cody Show are solely their opinions and do not reflect the opinions of any affiliates.
These drivers are as crazy as I am. So here we go. Drivers, start your engines.
You're listening to The Logan and Cody Show.
And we are back with another exciting episode of The Logan and Cody Show, broadcasting live from the Morris Customs Studios in sunny Claremont County. I am Cody. Logan, how are you?
I'm doing good, Cody. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be back in the studio. Thanksgiving threw us for a little bit of a loop. We didn't have a show, but we're back for an abbreviated show this week. And then in 2 weeks, we will be back with a extravaganza to hopefully be one of the best shows we've ever done. I know every show is better than the next, but I think the one coming up after Brian Nudi's new show is going to be epic. We didn't record that new show either, did we?
No, Nudie has not recorded his show yet. His first show will be next week.
I heard COVID threw a bit of a wrench in that.
That's right. His first guest was going to be Brian Murrell Jr., but he got COVID, so he sounds awful right now.
Yeah, it's terrible. So we're looking forward to that new show coming up this next week. Again, we are on a bi-weekly schedule now, unless there's a holiday and that throws everything off. This week we are down a man. Matt, the producer, is away on vacation. Stu booked him a all-expenses paid vacation to Ocho Rio, Jamaica. So Matt's really enjoying that. Speaking of Stu, he went through the thousands of YouTube comments we get every time we do a show, and he picked the best 4 in his opinion. So let's get right into it. Speaking of Matt, the producer, he says, first, good job, Matt, staying in there. Blake Hensley says, the Ian ad gets me every time. Then he left one of those smiley emoji things. Josh Hall, my favorite part of the show was the hiatus. Feel like Stu could have found a better comment than that, but that's Stu. And Jay Lump, sounds like a bunch of kids that get their kicks from being annoying, bullying people to no end, and pitch a fit when they don't get their way. Grow up and learn how to be decent human beings. Well, thank you, Jay Lump. We appreciate you leaving your comment. And that's comments for this week. On today's show, we have coffee time with Eddie Morris and Devin Butchino. We have everyone's favorite segment making a return, Radioactive. We discovered that nobody actually listens to the show for anything other than Radioactive, so we wanted to give the fans what they wanted, and Logan painstakingly took the time to make you guys a Radioactive. Logan, is it a good one?
I'd say it's probably in the top 3.
Do we have some junior outbursts?
Junior is on there, but there's no wild rage fits or anything like that on there. It feels like he kind of mellowed out the last few weeks.
Yeah, who's the just to give a little bit of a spoiler, who's the strong point of Radioactive this week?
Cody, the highlight has to be Garrett from the original Rebels. That guy had a few drinks before the race, and I'm sure he was drinking during the race, and he has to be the highlight of Radioactive.
Yeah, that guy likes to stay hydrated with plenty of fluids. His name's Garrett Kinder, and I guess he races in the original Rebels League. And he was a big part of Radioactive this week. So Logan, it's been a while since we've been on the air. What's been going on? We had the League Showdown versus race. We've had SCSRA races. Where do you want to kind of jump into?
I guess we could start off with the new SCSRA Truck Series, which runs on Tuesday nights. Where were you on Tuesday night?
I am currently committed to another Tuesday night truck series called Area. I raced that with Will Witt and Colin Willems. So we will be back, I think, sometime mid-February to run in that series. But for now, we have prior commitments. But I heard it was a blast.
Cody, it was a good race. I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of cautions in it compared to the other SCSRA series races that we've been running. There was 5 cautions, and in the Xfinity series, We have been getting like 0 cautions and at like most 2 cautions a race. Kyle Mays won the race. I finished second. Todd Mays was third, so I was right in the middle of that Mays clan.
Love me some Maze Clan. Well, it sounds like everyone had fun. It was a good new series. And on Wednesday night, we had the SCSRA Xfinity Series at Auto Club Speedway. Our buddy Colin Willems comes home with the win in that one. Cameron Austin and Devin Butchino are your top 3, with some guy named Logan Hagerman coming home in 4th. That was a pretty good race overall. Nicholas Ford showed up. Didn't have many problems. He was big on the radio, but I don't think anything really momentous happened in that race, unless you can think of something.
Cody, I thought it was a good race. I had a lot of fun. Me personally, I ran in the top 10 all race. I finished 4th, so absolutely no complaints from me. I do know some people after the race in the Discord said they didn't really like the track. They thought it was hard to pass, but I didn't find it that difficult to pass. I was making all my passes coming off of turn 2. I found that if I was able to get to the very bottom of turn 1 and 2 in the center of the corner and get back to the gas before the guy ahead of me, I was able to get alongside them, and then I was able to finish the pass going into turn 3. So for me, it wasn't difficult, and I had a good time.
Thought it was fine. Yeah, if you got stuck on the inside there, it was definitely hard to pass. But like you said, I think if you get a good run off turn 2 there, you can make the pass. I enjoyed the race. I've always enjoyed Auto Club. I think it's challenging with the huge corners to kind of, pick how you're going to attack the corners. But yeah, I had fun, even though I pulled some really bad strategy and finished like 15th or 16th. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a good race.
You know it's a bad race when Nicholas Ford finishes ahead of you.
Oh yeah, and I heard about it. He made sure to tell everyone over the radio. I don't know if he mentioned it in Discord, but he was sure to talk plenty over the radio about it.
Have you ever seen any of Nicholas Ford's Facebook videos?
I don't believe in Facebook.
What do you have against Facebook?
It's probably the most detrimental thing that's happened to this country and most of the world probably in 20 years.
Okay, well, I'm not going to argue with that.
I think on that note, we're going to go to coffee time.
Grab a drink and enjoy the show. It's coffee time.
Welcome to Coffee Time. I'm your host, Maximus Miximus Moore, with my co-host, Logan. Today's guests are Eddie Morris and Devin Butchino. Coffee Time is brought to you by Junior's Morning Blend. How are you today, gentlemen?
Fantastic. Never better.
Oh, man, just hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit, brother.
Heck yeah. So what are we talking about today? Are we talking about the Versus race? Are we talking about Nick Ford rejoining the crew? What are we talking about?
I mean, we can go with Nick Ford, man. Whenever I seen him key up last night, my heart kind of sank a little bit.
How many of you guys had Nicholas Ford mute it?
Everybody did.
I did not get a chance, so I fumbled the bag on that one.
The Trump fuel comment confused me enough to mute him.
Yeah, it was a funny story though. Like when I started that race, for some reason my chat was off because after the update, my VR went a little wonky on the race before that. I think like the lowest FPS I seen was 29. So I had to reset all my stuff, so none of the chat was working. And then during one of the pit stops, I went out and fixed it, and I wish I hadn't.
I'm really trying to turn a new leaf, so I just kept my mouth shut.
Did you say you had a problem with Isaiah Gill coming on last coffee time and you wanted to respond to it?
No, I respect Isaiah.
I don't like Isaiah.
Devin, do you race Isaiah Gill differently than you race other drivers in the league?
If I did, it was literally for like 3 weeks because we had the run-in at Kentucky because we were racing for a podium, so that pissed me off. And then Road America still did not mean to turn him. Was I trying to side draft him?
When you intentionally wrecked him?
Did not intentionally wreck him. I didn't. I did not mean to. That's the first time I'd ever raced there. Totally forgot that the wall jolted out there. So I wish I had a camera on my face as like that happened, and I looked at my rear view. Did not mean to do that. And then the week after at Kansas, it was definitely netcode. Got into him into one because he was lower than I thought he was. So I don't know. I mean, we've been good since then. It's not really worth making any rivalries. I've definitely taken on my villain role enough. So I'm trying to turn a new leaf.
I felt bad because I actually wrecked him in the Versus race with the Rebels guys. He took us 3 wide, so it's his fault anyways.
I mean, he did call me a wannabe racer, but that dude has more single spins than probably anyone else I can think of in this league, which I've never done. So we'll leave it at that.
He actually spun out by himself last night, did he not?
He did. He did,
He did.
which I've actually never done in all the seasons of iOS and SRA. I've never had a single spin.
Well, in the one race you've raced in area, you had a single spin.
I don't think that actually happened. I think that was a fever dream. Make sure the RPMs are down before you shift it into second, guys.
Yeah, Butchino got suspended for one race in another league we race in for downshifting and spinning himself out and causing a caution.
Blew the engine into 1, coasted, coming out of 2. Went to shift to second so I would make it around to pit road, and I spun it right onto the track. And it was pretty bad. It looked very Clint Boyer-esque.
Another question I've had for a while here is the next gen car, is that now the car starting next week?
I think it's going to be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's already taken over Carb Cup.
Is that what you have to paint them all, Eddie?
They moved the numbers up to where they're going to be on the Cup cars this coming year, and it's took effect on the templates too. So if you don't run Trading Paints Pro and have your paint or your number already there, then yeah, it kind of puts a whole damper into it. So I've got to make a whole new car, a whole new spec map, the whole 9 yards.
Like I said, is that because that's going to be the Cup car this week? Like, does next gen go away?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't want to look like an idiot. If you've seen my paint, it looks pretty stupid now. But no, I enjoy painting the cars, and if I want to jump into a next gen race, I don't want to sit there and think, man, this car looks shitty.
You guys like the number movement?
No, I think it's terrible.
I feel like an old head when I say it, but it just doesn't work.
Just
Like even back to the Roush thing, like I know they have Fastenal. I get they put it on the door, but there's still like so much wasted space.
This is going to be a really unpopular opinion, but they need to just let it go that the numbers don't belong on the side of the car and just do what Australian supercars do and use that whole side for a billboard.
We can't get into this again. Where's Will? We need Will to talk about this. We need Will next week so you guys can go at it.
Will Witt agrees with me always.
Not about that one. Not with the same number. Remember we talked about that after one of the races.
Will just tells you that so you'll shut up.
Hey, it works. What do you think of the number placement there, Logan?
Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. I only care if there's good racing. That's all I care about. You can put a number wherever you want. You can take the number off the side of the car. It does not matter to me. As long as it's good racing, that's all I care about. Why does it matter where the number is? It's just a number.
No, I agree. That's why I say they should just remove it on the side of the car.
Just like have it on the roof.
No, put it in the window. Like Australian supercars, like they put the number is basically the window, like the back window.
Is that just like the yellow circle with the number in it, or yellow square?
Yeah, like all the numbers are the same color. They're neon yellow, and they're all just in the window. And then you can have the entire cut of the side of the car for a billboard.
That would never work because there's too many fans that are annoying about the fonts and like the RCR3 and stuff like that. I feel like that's why that wouldn't work.
Oh, you could font it. I don't care. Like I'm just saying, it's sponsorship dollars, man. You gotta. Same with soccer teams and basketball teams. You gotta use the space you're given, man. It's money.
Well, see, that's what gets me is the lack of sponsorship they want to go around and claim, but yet they're clearing up more space for sponsors that don't exist.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard to sell a sponsorship when cars are going down the track and really from the side, the only spot you have to really rep your brand is like over the rear tire on the quarter panel, where if you look at like an Australian supercar or a rally car or pretty much any other car in motorsports, like that whole side is valuable advertising billboard space. I know exactly what sponsor it is, where I see some of the cars in NASCAR go around and I have no idea who the sponsor is. I
would agree with that. I'd be fine if you just left the number on the roof. Give the whole side of the car to a sponsor.
Me and you are on the same page.
What do you guys think of the versus race with the Rebels?
I thought it was pretty fun, pretty good doing that with another league, getting to hang out with them. I mean, I've raced with them before, so, the guys that haven't, I think it was pretty cool for them to kind of meet some of those guys from that side. And everybody, for the most part, from over there were pretty nice. And I don't know about that interview for second place. He was kind of salty, but it is what it is, I guess. Some people's children, you know what they say.
I haven't actually heard the interview. I've heard from multiple people he was a little upset about his finishing position.
Let's just say he doesn't handle second place as well as our own Brian Newty does. So
yeah, I was surprised Daniel won that. I guess he just took 2 tires and held them off.
Yeah, a little practice race we had. Daniel was pretty quick in there too, so I figured he was going to do something during the versus race. Whenever I was in that practice race with him, I was like third. And I think it was him and Nudie. And I was like, well, yeah, I don't have a chance, but I'll show up just for moral support. So
He won the SCSRA race at Nashville too.
That's true. Colin got spun across his dash there.
How the trucks drive there compared to Xfinity?
Was the versus race in trucks?
Yeah, it was trucks.
It was hell for me until I figured out I have to shift, and then I was lightning fast.
Where were you shifting there?
Both corners, man. Like right off the bat, just it didn't really make you go faster, but when you hit third, the truck would turn, so you weren't tight in the corner.
I feel like downshifting rarely works in trucks because even if you feel like you're getting a launch off, it's not as quick. That's strange.
All I know, I was 2 laps down most of the race, lap down, and then on the final stint, I went from like 17th to 6th. But yeah, I had a lot of fun in that versus race. They got some good guys in there. They got some grumpy guys. Some guys said, "Stop, can't you just talk amongst yourselves over the radio in Discord?" But that what's his name, Garrett? He seems like he likes to drink plenty of fluids and have a good time.
yeah, that's for sure, man. That's Garrett Kinder. He definitely likes to stay hydrated. Yeah, they got some good ones.
Well, thanks for coming on. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you again in the future.
Chicken, frogs, cats, and dogs. We all get off. We all need tools. There's a place where you can find the tools you need just off of McDowell Boulevard in Petaluma, California. Come now, because if you ain't first, you're last. And that's called sloppy seconds. January 5th, 2021, Nudie says, hurry up. Let's go.
Larry! 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 Larry!
Hey guys, my name's
Larry!
Sam. Will show you around my Ford Focus.
Larry!
He has a NASCAR license.
I was calling you, Larry! 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 Larry!
Well, I think it's time for the Larry Report.
This week on the Larry Report, Larry rolled off the grid from the 25th position at Auto Club Speedway. Larry led 0 laps in the 80-lap event with an average lap time of 47.722 seconds. Larry's fastest lap came on lap 3 with a lap time of 41.722 seconds. Larry had 2 incident points before crossing the finish line 1 lap down in the 21st position. Larry remains 25th in points.
The year is 2021, and men are still being forced to do the downward dog of denim. Get real, fellas. Yoga time is now our time. Here at Chapu Studio 51, we give men the choice for a comfortable, breathable alternative in the form of yoga pants, all while keeping our customers looking modern and trendy. Winter season is coming up, and we all know what the low temperatures can do to our plums. Our new line of nut huggers is a one-size-fits-all option to keep the boys warm, while also offering a flexible material for whatever activities you may partake in. Montana Tent said, even my grapefruit-sized tactical felt at home in these pants. Also very affordable for someone who is lacking income. I just got fired.
And now it's time for Radioactive.
This week on the Logan and Cody Show.
You don't control me!
I hit the wall trying to grab a drink.
You don't have to be lonely at genderonly.com.
Todd, did I do something to you there going to the white flag?
No, I just had a run, Junior. I couldn't give it up.
You drove up the track and put me in the wall.
Well, these trucks are a little shifty, and that thing was, I had a run that was unbelievable, so I don't know what to tell you. It was the last lap. It's going to take my run.
Joe, you could have timed that any better. I was just starting to get hot.
I figured you were.
Nice checkup, Bobby. Good job, Bobby.
Thank you.
You can send me the back for that. I had a bad little hobble, and it sent me up.
I saw that coming from a mile away. I backed out of that.
Yeah, I seen it coming too.
Zach Cox, are you coming or are you done?
Yeah, I'm coming. There was a million other cars. Sorry about that. I locked up my brakes trying to keep from getting into you.
Sorry, Colin. I couldn't get it refired. Hey, Steven, I think I got your right front there. It looks like it's got a little damage.
So is there a way I can get 7 wave arounds due to internet problem?
You and your sneaky wave around you.
I don't think we have that in the rule book. Sorry, buddy.
But can't you make a new rule?
Cody would have done it.
Can someone cue the trolling music, please?
Got him.
Guys, just be careful. This is the exact attitude that destroys leagues.
And suspenders, apparently.
Where's the pace cars?
If this was any other league, we would all be removed immediately.
What's the race pace, please, Cody?
Well, I currently ran a 1 minute, 54-second lap time, so anything faster, we're good.
That's it, guys. This is harassment, and you guys are all suspended.
Sweet. I believe you meant coordinated attack.
Is that Montana 10th in the 40 car?
It's all Cody's fault.
Yep, it's always my fault. It's actually my fault that he left Extreme Butt whatever league too.
It's Butchino.
I really need you guys to stop making fun of Dylan Redding's league, okay?
Says the points leader. I heard somehow Nudie's going to finish second in points in that league too.
Wow, too soon, man. Too soon.
Make sure you keep some air on that nose, Josh.
10-4. I appreciate that.
No problem, buddy.
I blew it up. I'm f***ing dead.
So, Cody, did you freak out during the area race last night?
Oh yeah, I freaked out, dude. Like that was like crazy even for my standards.
I got a Facebook message from one of my old teammates, and he's like, boy, oh boy, you got a head hot on your team. Jesus Christ. I'm like, yeah, I had to have been Cody.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah, he's super mediocre, so I'm not surprised he got mad at you for nothing, probably.
No, I got mad at him over nothing. It was my fault, and I still cussed him out. All right, good luck here.
Second my bet, Cody.
10-4.
Sorry, David, I launched in third on accident.
I tell you what, I almost pulled to the bottom, but I forgot there's a change lanes rule. It's not super enforced, but I figured I wouldn't risk it.
All right, Eddie, let's go. Get a little bit bigger run first, Eddie.
Reckon. We got clear, sorry.
Sorry, Logan Collins in the wall up there. My bad.
It's all good, man.
Hey, great driving, though, guys. That was wild. Good driving. Damn, Eddie, when I dipped down, it just wanted to keep turning.
Hey, you guys left me hanging.
Come on down if you want to.
Thank you.
Provote, if you'll stay on that yellow line, I push you.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Sylvan.
Sorry, Steven. I didn't have any choice.
I'm not getting in the middle of that. Damn, you put your whole ass in. Go.
Don't need it. Cody sucked it off.
Dylan, leaders are coming up on you.
Steven, Dylan's going to be high here, maybe. Just letting you know. Never mind, you're good. He's apron.
Zach McBride would never.
Devin, I'm hot. I got to back out of it.
Understood. That's why I pulled down here to begin with. Will's fine ass is getting me hot and bothered. I'm hot, Will. I was doing as much as I can.
You're all good, man. I get it.
Sorry about that checkup on the inside, Josh. I was blinking.
Is it good?
Yeah, you're good. I think it was only for him because you didn't do anything for me.
Dylan, what you doing, bud? That was sketchy.
He was just doing his best Zach McBride impression. No big deal.
Sorry, Eddie. I just had to be out of the way.
You're good. Here, boys. You can get a 3-car breakaway.
Let me know if you need me, Eddie.
All right, Cheese. Let's work together here, bud.
I can move to the back of this line if you want me to, Kyle. Just let me know.
No, you're good, Colin. You don't have damage, do you?
No, I took my fast repair. I'm clean.
You're good.
Cody, if I get hot, I'll tell you we can try and do something quick. I don't know. I mean, I'm good right now, obviously.
Nah, they got too much more on them.
Yeah, they're getting bigger behind us.
Canudi, go ahead. Drop in.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, Canudi.
You're good.
Hit that trioval bump and it just shoved me out.
Good thing I didn't go underneath you.
That was a close one, Burger.
My headset went out. I can't see. Headset out. Forgot to plug it in.
Just stop on the track. Yeah, no, not really.
I'm back.
Thanks for that.
What's going on up there? Sorry, Cody. I didn't mean to check up on you like that. They stopped quick.
Nah, we're good. Just glad we didn't wreck.
Didn't even have time to call it out.
Kyle.
Do what now?
I'm pitting.
Here goes Brandon.
Brandon made it that far in the race?
If you took tonight's over, you are a winner.
Vegas hates us.
Add that to the Logan and Cody show, the odds for next week.
I miss Larry.
Isn't Larry driving the pace car? It looks like a Focus.
Josh, that's harassment. I need to talk to you after the race.
10-4.
Talk. No, you just remove him.
I'm going to be short too, Will.
Yeah, I think a few of us are. I was hoping that me staying in front of you would help you. I'm going to be 2 laps short.
I'm the same.
Or run it till it sputters.
I got to pit this time. Tom.
I didn't uncheck my tires like a fucking moron.
Out of fuel. 40 car pitting.
Sputtering.
Nick, what are you doing, my guy? Why do you move up with 3 or line of 5 cars coming behind you?
I was getting out of your way, brother.
On the bottom, hold it on the bottom. You got a line of 6 coming behind you.
Out of gas.
I had 0x before the line, and then I got hit at the line. Yeah, good win, Joe.
Nice job, Joe. Nice job for all the intensity, guys.
Yeah, hell of a one, guys. Nice job.
Can't beat that kind of race. Always fun. Catch you later.
I thought y'all said y'all had a lot of caution. I told you to pay no attention to the drunk man in the 13. I am very drunk.
That's only when we're sober.
Somebody needs to blow a tire.
Yeah, who's going to be the Clint Boyer for their team?
Don't do that, guys.
Yeah, we need a Colton Kinsey right now.
He got kicked out.
Just swap out the last name for Lanford, and we got that.
There you go, Canudi. We could have used him today. That was my bad. I shifted from third to first. Or fourth to first.
Brian, did you get an itchy elbow or what?
Not intentional. I didn't even spin or blow up or nothing.
Thank you all for this caution, by the way. I was awful thirsty, awful parched. So I know you're a Bullet fan. Are you Bullet bourbon, like the 10 years, or normal Bullet bourbon, or the Bullet rye? I like the normal Bullet bourbon, but I'll get the 10 year if I'm feeling good. Have you ever tried the rye, the green label? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm in love with it. That's what I'm drinking right now. It's fantastic.
I'm glad we're not the only league with alcoholics.
No. You got it all twisted. Alcoholics go to meetings. I don't go to meetings.
I can agree with you. AA is for quitters.
Yeah, bull.
Yeah, nobody ever sent Michael Jordan to a basketball meeting. I will disconnect right now unless you laugh at that, Nudie.
I gotta say that wasn't your best.
I will say that all y'all run the same damn paint scheme is making my life really difficult. Because instead of seeing 2, I'm seeing 4 everywhere. Wait, are you Gil's dump truck service? Is that same Isaiah Gill?
That's the Big 10-4. Yeah, he co-owns a business with me.
Isn't it like fucking dump truck pizzeria or some bullshit?
Yeah, it's good damn pizza. Takes a while to get there, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
Come on, Black, kick it into gear.
I'm pulling you guys.
I wouldn't call holding up as pulling.
Now this feels like our league.
Well, that free ride was fun.
I would like to see number 15 in the holler, please.
I'll see you there, buddy.
What kind of lunch you like? I'll make some lunch.
Let's just share some pizza.
Can we switch lanes on the restart?
Yeah, leader has lane choice.
A little late to call that, though.
Yeah, too late now at this point.
No, I get that. I'm just tough. I didn't think about it.
I just saw green trucks everywhere.
Oh. Good race.
A good race there, Daniel.
Yeah, that was some good 3 wide right there. It's good, clean.
Really, guys? Thanks for that down the front stretch. Good prick.
Hey, man, I just want to say it was a real fun racing with y'all guys. Appreciate it. We'll have to do this again sometime, run it back, see how it goes. Different track, hopefully. Good Lord.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I know there's some broken hearts over that last lap there because people were wrecking, but guy even went from like 9th to 17th, and that was fun.
Well, that was quick, boys. 21 just jammed on the brakes, dude. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it was pretty weird looking. Someone just came to a dead stop right there.
That's kind of embarrassing. I passed my pit stall.
I hate that shit.
What's plan B?
Coat hanger.
Or there's a pill for that. Just saying.
I'm going to use the Konami code.
What was that there?
The Konami code. It must be before your time.
Oh, that's definitely before his time.
Flapper's got to be on the apron, man. That's ridiculous.
71, you are a complete dumbass. Do you not have a spotter, 71?
The legend doesn't need a spotter.
Derek, what was the reason for that, dude?
Did I even hit you? You stopped solid in the track, and I swerved to miss you.
No, I didn't stop. You took me out. I mean, I'm like 3 laps down. I'm not even in the contest. I don't know why you had to hit me.
Neither am I, but I'm probably farther back than you are.
Really? That's all on the 84. My bad, Buck. What do you mean you're bad?
Yeah, that sucked.
You wrecked the whole field. No wonder everybody doesn't like you.
Good win, Devin. Logan, can we talk after the race? I just want to make sure we're all clear.
Yeah, we got a rain delay here. The first ever rain delay in the STSRA series. Stop on the front stretch. Don't stop on pit road. Everybody just stop and wait until everybody's able to join back up.
Junior, I still got my fast repair. I don't know what happened to you.
What'd you say, Todd?
You said everybody's used their fast repair. I still got mine.
You can't see me tug on my fender. I'm not a quick repair, so I have to.
And don't everybody take off because I got to restart my truck. I'm saving fuel.
All right. Will people quit talking? It did wreck the 3 truck, and he had required repairs because of it.
It sucks, 100%. I get it. It sucks, but I can't restart the whole race just because of one person had a situation.
Amen to that, brother.
Oh, yeah, you're just going to let him catch up to us like that, Bobby?
Come on, Sylvan.
Matt Scott, lick my nuts.
Present them.
Careful, he's drunk.
Where's he going?
I don't know if I came down on Logan. I don't know what happened there. You can check it, maybe.
I was just riding along, following in behind him, and it's just like next thing you know, they checked up in front of me, and he probably spun off my nose, but I mean, I was just trying to push him along, and they checked up. So I don't know if you want to put it on me or what, but.
Stay on him, Provo. I'm not claiming it. I got pinned against the wall by the car on the inside.
Do you know why I lost my lucky dog?
Because he got off your leash?
I am a f***ing idiot.
Did you miss a shift?
No, I f***ing popped it in the first.
I can throw up after the ride I just took.
More on this and other things, tune into the Logan and Cody Show.
And bi-weekly I have a podcast called Sloppy Second.
Hey, Moose Knuckles. Let me tell you about a gutty guy named Josh Hall, eh? Great Canadian kid. Straight from the T-Dot, I swear. This fella here is hosting a new course that teaches the average Joe how to talk like a bona fide Canucker. Why not join in? Strap on your boots, grab a cup of Tim's, get your ass down to the Legion on St. Laurent Boulevard, come for some book learning, maple syrup testing. Hey, I swear, you're going to have a good time. January 5th, 2 p.m., sharp.
And now we're going to wind it down for this week. We're going to do our favorite segment that we do every week called What We Learned. I'll start off. This week I learned that Nick Ford can get top 10s. Logan, what did you learn?
I learned that the original Rebels have just as many drunks as we have.
Yes, a lot of hydration over there, a lot of good times. We really do appreciate them doing that with us. We had a blast. It was good meeting some new people, and I think the leagues are really evenly matched with 5 original Rebels in the top 10 and 5 SCRSA people in the top 10. So I think there's going to be a lot more of those in the future. As always, be sure to check us out on all our various platforms. YouTube, as always, is where you can go to leave comments. We would also ask that you leave comments on our other new platforms, Apple Podcast, Google Podcasts, Overcast, something called Breaker, Castbox, Pocket Casts, and Stu wants us to check us out on something called Beaker. This sounds like another ripoff. I wouldn't do it. But like I said, check us out on all our new podcast platforms. Oh, and also on Spotify and Anchor. For Matt, who is on vacation, we're sorry you weren't here this week. We will see you guys next time. Ooh, we got 3 new subscribers. That's good stuff. Oh, we got 16 plays. Let's go. Yeah, and he keeps the giant cup of dip right next to his rig, and every once in a while you see him just right in there.
Yeah, I had to brush my teeth after.
Oh man, he's so salty he kept it.
I'm sitting here, I have no fucking idea what the hell happened in it.
And this Eddie fucker, okay? So these are just filling those Coke cars. They're so fucking bad. I fucking missed one, boys. Falling back on the outside, dude. It's so fucking funny.
Boop!
No, I put it in the first.
And next thing you know, that fucking 05, bam, right in the back of me. I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Like, the cars are fucking stopped. Like, where are we going to go right now?
Oh, God. Every time I talk to Brian Nudie, he talks about that guy.
Well, he can't drive Daytona.
Starts dying. I'm like, yeah, I heard you. Think you're cute.
The dude, when you talk to him, you're like, yeah, okay. He's, whatever. Like, but then he just asks the most knuckleheaded questions sometimes. It's hilarious.
If I had $1 for every time Dave Wright was on his lid this week between Extreme Forces and this league, oh my God, I'd have a couple bucks. You guys were talking in the Extreme Forces broadcast, like, is this the time he gets it done? Absolutely junks the guy trying to push him in the ARCA car or two. Not even a lap later, dude. Not even a lap later.
Damn it. Hold on.
You suck. Holy.
Dude, I never said I could do a radio show. It's so bad. I fucking hate it.